Dumpster podcast, everybody. We've decided we're going to review TikTok videos because clicks and video, well, we actually just don't have any ideas. But also, yeah, we didn't really make a decision. We're going to talk about Disney. We're not talking about micropenises because that's an oversaturated topic. Too many people talk about that. There's the show, the Micropenis Hour, a very popular podcast. And we don't want to get sued.
Is that really our podcast?
Yeah. After I made that up, I found out there was like 3 different podcasts that were like, and a YouTube. There's a Kiev-based Russian language YouTube about the micropenis.
It's Russian TikToks.
Called the Micropenis Hour.
We
don't want to infringe on that.
Yeah, we don't want Putin after us. He runs this country now, and
that's because he's a subscriber of that page.
I think he's subscribed to our YouTube also, which you should do. All right, that's enough talking to the
9.
camera. 9. What were we just talking about, though?
Like, I just fucked up.
Disney.
That's German. That's not Russian at all.
Yeah. No one actually knows what the niet?
Niet.
Oh, that's right. Da and niet.
I think so.
Niet! Yeah, it is.
I like vodka.
That's Russian.
Yeah.
It says, I am the machine, and I fuck cats. We can't make fun of Bert. He has 3 podcasts that are like a million times bigger than anything we'll ever do.
Bert, subscribe to us.
Maybe Bert Crusher will subscribe to our YouTube channel that has 72 subscribers. And
we could
they're all people that used to like SMP. Like, that's about it. But
we could only hope.
Yeah, I do only hope.
One day.
I hope in one hand and shit in the other. We were talking about awful Disney remakes and how I blame Disney for Robin Williams' death because they didn't want to include him in the new Aladdin. It's a conspiracy theory that I think I'm going to start. Oh, we know the official story, but that doesn't mean that's what happened.
Okay, so this summed off of the Mulan remake, which has some controversy and a lot of boycotting over, but they took out everything on Mulan. I haven't even seen it. This is what I've heard. They took out Mushu.
Yeah,
They took out the song.
Are you giving away spoilers, Alexis?
I mean, I'm just... No, these are known... These are known things. They're not even spoilers. Everyone knows about it. That they took out the songs and they took out Mushu. I haven't even seen it, so it can't even be a spoiler.
What was I originally... Yeah, it's not a spoiler if you guess or just read what you heard
Yeah,
from
if
something.
I read an article...
Yeah, that's not a spoiler.
That they
that's
took out Mushu, my favorite part. Fuck
Mulan,
it's the Mushu show.
Oh, that was the joke I was saying that like the Mulan they took out Mushu for Mulan, they took out Scar's like Nazi death rally in The Lion King, and they took Robin Williams out of fucking Aladdin. And if we lived in an alternate universe where they used clips of his audio from before he died, like outtakes to try to like digitally recreate his thing in Aladdin, everyone would be like, why did they do that? And I'd be like, what did you want him to do? Cast it with Will Smith? That would have sucked ass. But I live in this dimension, so I know that it did.
Suck ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
The new Aladdin was not... None of the new things were good. They did it because the new Jungle Book was
I like Jungle Book.
Okay.
Hey, I like Jungle Book.
Where Christopher Walken was King Louis. Like,
yeah.
That was all right, I guess. He was a really big,
Jungle
scary
Book.
orangutan.
I paid a lot of attention to that.
I felt like they did the best job with that one, and then they just started going crazy, and they made... Literally the common thread with all the Disney remakes is that they remove the parts that are interesting and then make it like mostly CG and then put it out in the theater again. They're like, here you go!
I guess
it looks stupid and all the good parts are gone, so you're welcome.
I don't care for the Lion King remake because it literally was just the Lion King 100% redone, but with the new real life fake lions. I prefer the animated.
They referred to it as live action, and it was about as live action as Toy Story. Like it completely.
If it was live action,
yeah, we got real fake lions.
We would have seen fucking Simba biting Pumbaa's ass, and they wouldn't have been like having fun.
Also, remember when I texted or I tried to Twitter that they should have replaced Timon and Pumbaa with Joey Diaz and Duncan Trussell.
Yes.
And no one responded to me. That's just proof of how Disney is trying to like silence our awesome opinions of what they should have done.
I mean, like, they were trying to make a real live action of something that doesn't naturally happen. But then again, mermaids.
They should have done... Remember, I was just telling you about that movie, Roar?
Yes.
That weird fucking thing where, like... Did I tell you about that? There was these people...
I'm still confused about it.
Okay. And one of the rules of this podcast is we don't Google things because we just talk out of our ass and it's more interesting. Google will just squash all of the brilliant... Anyway, there was a movie in, like, the fucking late 70s or 1981 or something like that. These rich people that were, like, Hollywood producers. They made other movies you 100% have heard of and seen. Bought, like, a piece of property in, like, 1,000,000 lions or whatever.
Roar.
You're cheating at this podcast.
I'm not.
You're a podcast!
I'm not doing anything. I'm
All right,
just looking
She's
at something.
just obviously looking at a calculator.
Yeah, you're just doing math.
Oh, Roar, song by Katy Perry. I haven't seen any 1981 film.
81!
That was not
Go
the
on.
50s.
I said either the late 70s or 1981. Meredith was like, oh, it was 1981. And Alexis was like, well, you're 100% wrong, John.
When did I hear 50s? Oh.
Probably when we were watching Mad Men. I don't...
Wait a minute.
The 50s. This
Roar
house was built in
movie.
1951.
Release date April 15th, 2015.
Yeah, they
remade it?
They made a remake.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about...
yeah.
Alright, I missed that. Wow.
We're talking about the OG
But
one.
no, okay, so it was
That's
this
why
weird...
we're talking about Roar in the first place?
I don't know. No. We were comparing it to whatever we were talking about
We
before
saw a
that,
clip
and I'm
on
too drunk
TikTok.
to remember. Okay.
We saw a
Hang
clip
on.
on TikTok, and then John proceeded to tell me that this movie was literally
David
live,
has that movie.
a
like,
live
on, like,
action of
VHS or
people
some
actually
shit.
getting murdered by them, and yet they still
Yeah,
posted
they
it.
made a movie. Okay, here's the point. They made a movie. These weird, like, Hollywood rich people, they bought this big property, and they own, like, 50 fucking lions illegally or whatever. Probably with permits legally because of
Tiger
rich.
Joe
King.
Exotic.
Yeah. But no. It wasn't for the public to see. They just had them. They just lived amongst the lions. They weren't, like, using them to, like,
That would be a
fucking
good
make
movie.
money or pick up dudes like fucking Joe Exotic. They were just entirely, like, for their own fun. They were like, oh, we have a pride of lions that live with us. They're those weird hippies that are like, yeah, man, they're part of nature, and if you come in with negative vibes, they'll bite your hand off, but you gotta... And they did it anyway. They were probably negative. I don't know. Maybe they made Jaws 5 or whatever, and then it didn't make
let's
any
not
money.
talk about that shit.
No, you don't like Jaws. But here's the thing. So they filmed a movie that was like semi-fictional using real footage of stuff that happened. Basically, the closest comparison that I could think of is Borat, where someone wrote a movie, but then they like just went out into the world and let whatever happen, and they like kind of crammed it into the story. Think about it like that. All the Sacha Baron Cohen things were actually kind of like
Live action?
well, yeah, they were like, and this is the point I'm getting to, is Disney should have made the Lion King remake like Roar, where they were just like, okay, well, we're just gonna like let a bunch of lions run around, and we're gonna film it, and then we're gonna try to take that footage and piece it back together. If you want to claim it's live action, like, ooh, a lion just bit a warthog. Like, okay, and then like they just keep that, and then they do like weird like voiceovers for it, and just do it the right way instead of CGI. Where there's like really lions and tigers and bears and Omai and Rafiki and baboons eating each other.
Ooh, Rafiki.
And they kind of like staple it together into a narrative with Elton John music and
Do you want to know
whatever.
something important, though?
I would have watched that, is my point, instead of ignoring
Why
it.
aren't we showing a clip of Roar right now?
We don't have that.
Ooh.
We have YouTube.
We have an internet.
Yeah, but
But hey, the most important thing is
we're
that
not super set up for that yet.
Rafiki knows the way.
Rafiki, he knows it, well, because he's the original Mandalorian.
What?
When I go like, this is the way, but I say it like Rafiki going, follow old Rafiki, he know the way. That's like what I'm doing, where I'm
I've
mixing
never
up
seen
the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
They say this is the way a lot.
Okay.
As far as like, when
And
they,
it's good and you should see it.
it is the best Star Wars
John
thing
watched
since
it
Clone
without
Wars.
me, so
Well, you were asleep usually.
I always am.
I know. The John's girlfriend falls asleep during at Mystery Theater. That's what I.
Always. I have a list. I have a list that you give me. I have a list that all my coworkers give me.
Top Gun's on it.
That motherfucker, that's the one that happened this week.
You watch Top Gun?
No, they posted something about Maverick. I don't know who the fuck that is. And then they yelled at me for not saying Top Gun.
He's an X-Men.
And I said, put it in the line because I have like multiple movies that people
Next
yell
podcast
at
is going
me
to be
for.
about Top Gun
Gun?
and Alexis's like initial reaction. To
Yeah,
Top
but
Gun.
that's
We should do
that
that.
scientistology guy. I don't know much about him. He's not my favorite. I saw him like as a rock star on Rock of Ages, but
He was good
besides
in
that, like
he had a baboon in that.
He did.
What does that have to do with anything?
We were talking about Rafiki.
Yeah.
Oh.
He know the way.
Yeah, to
he's the
Scientology
Mandalorian.
Hall. I don't know.
He knows the way to the Scientology
Wait,
church.
is that two different religions? Hall. Yeah, Joe's.
But in Latin,
Do you
Jehovah
think-
begins with an I.
But they have kingdoms.
Welcome to the kingdom of fear. They,
Whatever.
Yeah, Scientology.
None of them will watch this. Do they believe in the internet?
Who? The Amish? 'Cause
Jehovah Scientologists.
Yeah, they may have one or two people that have appeared on the internet occasionally in their ranks.
Well, Prince is dead, so.
He's a Jehovah's Witness, not a Scientologist.
Yeah, I said both.
Well, they're not the same thing.
I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or are they, and I'm fucking with you?
One of them doesn't believe in holidays, and the other one doesn't believe in life, so.
Huh?
The Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in birthdays.
They don't believe in holidays.
Oh, at all?
At all.
Even in
because I
Cambodia?
was dating one that he wasn't Jehovah's Witness.
Hang on.
His family was Jehovah's Witness, so
Did you date Prince?
No.
Okay. Did you date Sinbad?
Ooh,
Because
no.
he was a Jehovah's Witness, too.
Oh yeah, remember how I said that Sinbad should have replaced
Shaq?
No, for Genie.
Yeah, they were both genies.
If they were gonna actually do it, they should have.
Shazam.
Yeah.
They should have done him as the genie for Aladdin.
That would have been better.
Sinbad is the genie?
Yeah.
Aladdin? Fuck yes.
Yeah, because he was already one in a past life.
Yeah, that and the other bizarre. Wait, wasn't Shaq a genie in something too? Wasn't he Kazam?
I think now we're getting into like Berenstain universe.
Oh right, no, because
type
the
shit.
Sinbad one never really happened. The Shaq one was the real one. He was Kazam.
Yeah, what's the...
There was a thing with Sinbad where
Isn't Kazam a superhero?
no, Shazam is a superhero.
That's
it's the one
stupid.
that movie was actually pretty good.
Okay,
though.
I don't
We
know
got it
what's
from
real
Redbox.
and what's fake, what's from this universe,
Where
what's
did
from
we
the
go
other
again?
one.
Oh yeah. So my ex's family was Jehovah's Witness.
Who's
So
Shaq?
no,
You want that juicy Shaq meat?
maybe.
I mean,
So they don't believe in holidays because they go, hey, we don't believe in your birthday,
Yeah.
so here's $400. And I said, thank you.
wait, your one ex's family was Jehovah's Witness. They were the ones with $400.
Yeah,
They were Jehovah's Witnesses.
they were Jehovah's
Does
Witness
$400 have to do with anything?
because
A lot.
because they lived
It's like
off
Choo Choo Train, the
they
cereal.
lived off the system. But the thing is,
Up and down.
like, one day a Jehovah's Witness dude showed up at their house and talked them out of being Lutheran, so they became crazier than Lutherans. And
Wow,
then
that shit actually works on people?
apparently, so
It works on people that were Lutheran in the first place.
They-
Probably. It's probably not on us. As
they
much.
said, "Hey, Alexis,
know.
we don't believe in your birthday. Here's $400."
Cool.
Yeah,
I wish that would happen more often to either of us or Meredith.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty
could
sure
use
they live like
$400.
down the
Yeah.
street from my parents, unless they died.
Oh, yeah, your parents moved to closer to where they lived,
Mm-hmm.
but you said unless they died, and probably they did.
It's been quite a long time.
It's been 1 week.
No, it hasn't.
Okay, it's been years and years and years.
Yeah, because
Didn't we go to that
Yeah, they
store
do.
that we were making our homemade bitters out of, like
Yes.
at like 1 block away from where they lived?
yes.
That weird. But then we learned that United Noodle would probably actually be a better place to get our bitters.
So
made
anyway,
materials.
Disney remakes
Yes.
is what you all were talking about.
Wait, didn't we get past that?
Yeah,
We're
now
talking about
we're talking about
Mandalorian.
United Noodle and making our own bitters for our home bar.
Ooh, that went up my nose.
Yeah, although we're drinking Monaco and... Oh yeah, we were going to maybe make a rum dumpster too. I don't think we have all of the ingredients for that though. We have rum.
We haven't even decided what we wanted to make it out of
Didn't
yet.
we come
God,
up
I
with
think
that
I'll
once?
throw up if I drink anything sweet. 'Cause I'm
I
just gonna
mean-
drink
You're
syrup.
drinking perfume. Meredith, what are you
Perfume
drinking? You should
syrup.
tell the audience listening at home.
Plum wine?
How do you say the word?
What? What word?
That the
And the
It
brand?
has a brand name.
Hoshi.
it
Whoosh.
sounds like oh shit,
Oh shit.
oh shit.
Oh shit.
Except there's no T at the end.
Hamato Yoshi. That was Splinter's real
With
name.
natural, what
Plum flavor.
is flavor natural? Would you say natural plum?
Well, natural flavor can be anything they find, which is how you know how they use beaver anus.
Yeah, for strawberry or raspberry.
Yeah, like
Fuck.
You've never heard of that?
It's
No.
true.
Oh my god.
I've Googled it, and also
You
high
Googled
school,
what, beaver anus, and
Yeah.
that came up?
High
I learned that
school
shit from
has,
Pookie. Shouts out to
ruined it.
Pookie, y'all.
Yeah. You can't see it. It's underneath my
He's our
sweatshirt.
tattoo artist, and he's a small white guy. I know it doesn't sound like that, but
No, he's Big Ice.
Big Ice is his alter ego. Well, our tattoo artist friend
Ice.
Pookie.
He used to come into my salon and get his hair cut.
He's classy.
Pookie's amazing. Well, no, but if you heard
He's
about
a guy that gets stuff done.
he gets
Yeah,
he
he
does
does.
all of our tattoos and shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
he does.
Like, but no, he had an alter ego because he said if you went on a tattoo reality show, it would ruin your career. So he made up a big, fat, white Swedish rapper guy named Big Ice, and that was his alter ego if he ever went on a tattoo reality show. Like, he would just pretend that he was like this weird white Norwegian guy with big chains, like, "Oh, hello, I'm Big Ice." Good.
We
Just
should
be like
do
a gangster, like
we should do a tattoo
gangster
tour
Norwegian.
on all of us.
a what?
A tattoo tour.
A tattooer?
Sure.
Marketing, baby. What is that?
When you go around and show off your tattoos, really?
I have parts of my body that's tattooed that I probably can't show on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Alexis would have to get pretty naked in order to
I can
do
show
this.
you my ass if y'all want to see it. It's
Yeah.
pretty noticeable in my pants.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Not right now.
Well, I mean, this is the
when
podcast.
we do the tattoo tour.
All right, that'll be a separate podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Since we're talking
that
about
we're gonna
Goofy.
film after we get done filming this one, probably. I'll change suits so you can't tell.
I will do nothing.
It's what I do in our other show.
Yeah.
I just put on different ties and go, this must have been filmed recently.
Hey, do you think that it's working?
Probably not.
That would be a fucking shame.
Why? Do we want to see the videos?
No. Oh yeah, we'll do that soon. No, it's still going. If I
Sweet.
properly close it. Oh, here though, check this out. Beats and time. So we're at 17 minutes and 46 seconds. So we got a little time left to burn in this podcast. But yeah, if I do that, all right. Do we want to watch some
heck,
TikTok
you're
videos?
on
Because
it,
we're almost
so-
at the 20-minute mark.
There, let's do
Oh, let's
that.
break to go to do our advertising rates. We don't have those.
Monaco, we found it in a movie theater. Yeah. We went
discovered
to the
that-
section of the movie theater which has food and drink, and we found these cans for $2. So we decided to get 7. As we sat in the movie theater, we continued to drink until we didn't know we were at a movie theater. Thanks, Monaco, for the lost memories.
I would like to point out that Monaco, though it's the size of like an original Tiny Red Bow, is 9% alcohol.
It's really good.
This is a can of getting arrested. And if you have like
I
three
just
of them at a
read
movie
6
theater.
times distilled, and I thought it said 6 times disaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
that too.
So it works.
What was the drunk? Oh, when we went to see Cats, we were pretty drunk.
Yeah, because it's cats.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it because I was a child when I was exposed to cats, and they just laughed at me for watching the movie
Well, because
and singing
it's-
along.
Since before you've been born, I've heard jokes about how Cats is like the worst Broadway thing ever. It's like they're just like, oh boy, the Cats was like a punchline, and then I eventually met you, and you're like, oh, I love Cats. It's so
Yeah, because I was like,
until you're like, hey, what's this
10.
actually about? And you're like, oh, there's cats.
It's cats.
Like, there's just no.
they
fucking
announce their
point.
names and they dance.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
like, oh.
it's great. And I have all the songs fucking memorized.
I'm Pussy Boots Puddin' and I'm a tough cat. Like, yeah, that's the whole fucking thing. Like
No, it's a
Thunderbolt.
Rum Tum Tiger.
Lightning, very, very frightening.
It was awful.
And
And
he's
boring.
like,
Oh, yeah. No, what was the thing? When I left the
And
theater, I
altogether
was
not
like,
very good.
if it was as bad as everyone said it was, it would have at least been less boring.
we were laughing
Yep,
though because this was the scene, like this was the, I don't know, version of the movie that they
Oh,
hurried up so quickly,
Yeah.
and they just sent it out to the theaters that the like half of the animation was missing. So
Yeah.
like half of the human cats had paws, and then half had
So
just
that-
human
no,
hands.
the same ones would be like in one scene that have paws, and they would cut to everything they're talking. They just have like human hands.
That was really creepy.
Like, what
'cause
the fuck?
like,
They wouldn't have shadows here and there, and then they'd be
Yeah.
back, and we're like,
and like
what
human
is this?
feet and not, and it was like, okay.
It was the most, and then, yeah, some of them had digitally enhanced their bulges, and some were merely normal size.
Those are real.
Yeah.
I went to the theater.
A lot of crotches.
The
in
actual theater, the real play theater. I saw them
God.
crotches. And when I was 10, I was like, Bowie, is that you?
movie. Yeah. Originally, Cats was going to be a retelling of Labyrinth. What if we put different spots on him and then they went out of control from there?
I want the other Labyrinth. I want Jareth back.
Well, we can watch Labyrinth later. We don't need anyone to You don't have to remake stuff. You can just watch it again.
No, I know
when we go watch Top Gun, I'm not going to be like, I hope they make more. Like, I
I wanted to see that Noble Bulge in person.
Well, I wish he was alive to wave his sack around at us.
There's tons of pictures.
Sure. Yeah, we're never going to run out of pictures of David Bowie's unit.
One can hope.
I think it's a natural resource that'll last past 2050.
Yeah, it should. Like oil. Just kidding. That's not going to last.
No, we're going to die.
Because we decided, let's use things off of dinosaur bones.
Oh, there's going to be more dinosaurs, right? Of course there are, Billy. Plenty more.
Yeah, and then God took a shit on that.
Yeah, he did. God likes to poop on things.
That's one of my favorite TikToks. It was like, hey, oh fuck, what is it? I can't remember what it was. It was a TikTok where he's like, hey, did you do this? And then the angel was like, oh, meteor. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Make David Bowie's
did you make
meteor?
No.
Because
did
not
you
possible.
Make the dinosaurs stronger? And he's like, huh? Did you make them meteor?
Oh.
I made them a meteor. I said meteor. Meteor. And then they both cry.
Yeah. God killed the dinosaurs when he was drunk.
I mean, it was really just fuck the English language because one word can be 7 different words and you never know what they mean.
That's true.
So, because I hate live and I hate live. I fuck that shit up all the time.
You?
That's actually like green on the inside?
Yeah.
It's
hemp. It's not tobacco.
Trying to read things, I will say, oh, that was live. And then I'm like, oh, it was supposed to be live.
It was live, laugh, love.
I was supposed to live past 1 million. I mean live. Oops.
I was supposed to live to eat this event.
I was supposed to live to eat this event.
That's the joke.
Yeah, it's dumb.
That's it. English. That's the joke.
Oh, boy. Okay, let's look at the funny animals.
Oh, yeah.
You being one.
I'm a funny animal. Yeah, we have a segment where we're going to review... I already said that. Who cares? Alright, let's see if I understand how computers work. Because I don't think I do.
I can't see.
Oh, yeah. For the audience, this is more for us, so we don't really need...
Ooh, watch Hoshi.
Watch your plum wine!
Bring up your wine.
Alright, so like... Oh, here it is. I don't know how to make it like...
Green.
Okay, well it doesn't... Yeah.
Can you get off the Columbus Day thing?
Yeah, alright.
Close that shit.
Columbus Day, close. Indigenous People Day, and honestly, I think there's a slight conflict of interest that they scheduled those on the same day, but I'm not here to protest things. Version update available. Let's not ever do that, probably, because there's a lot of pirated things on here. Alright, what do we... Alexis, can you set up this clip for us?
Like, talk about it?
What are we about to see?
Okay, so we're about to see a cute little otter, and he just wants to eat some ice.
Alright.
It's really cute.
That is ice. Is he in a urinal at a weird big bar
No, he's
that does
at
that shit?
a mammal
'Cause I hate
rescue.
that. Okay.
But, this is
Are
how...
otters mammals? I thought they're like birds.
They're not aviators.
Human beings can aviate, and they're not mammals. Wait, are people mammals? All right, let's watch.
We're omnivores.
Oh, yeah.
But
true.
yeah, we are. He's so cute. That's what I was like.
So when does it get funny?
Shut up, he's cute.
This is an adorable episode.
Yeah, I mixed
episode,
it with some
and
cute...
we're not here to be negative and bitter and harsh and making fun of things. Look at him, he's eating out of a urinal.
It's not a
otters,
urinal.
what the fuck?
You otter,
He just
otter,
wants
no.
some fucking ice, you guys. Because maybe he's not next to a pool, so he's like, this is my only water source right now.
That's what you chose.
Yeah,
I chose multiple things.
Marine Mammal Rescue.
Yeah, check that out on TikTok. Marine Mammal Rescue. Let's be aware of the other mammals besides our asshats.
Let me make sure that didn't stop this. Nope, still going. GarageBand, you're a fucking hero.
Fuck, I didn't know that people were gonna just be so mad about cute things.
I thought something was gonna happen.
Yeah, he's eating ice. He's smart enough to eat ice. That's amazing.
How am I supposed to review that?
Review the cuteness. The dude's like, hey, no one needs to make me a snow cone. I can do it myself. Thank you. Fuck.
That was a great.
He's an
30 seconds.
fucking
Thank you.
independent seal.
COVID.
Otter, whatever. They're just different.
Not really.
True.
No,
Those
not
are-
true at all. They're very different.
You know, most people's like loins pop out of their skin when they see cute shit. Mine did.
Dead.
Move to the next.
Inside and outside.
No, we need to talk about this. For
I
one thing,
really
earlier
did.
you were like, I was talking about mammals, and you're like, no, they're an omnivore. Where that was two different things for you. They're like, is it a mammal? No, it's an omnivore. Which, by the way, are often the same.
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
And also, what?
I knew and I said it and then I regretted what came out of my
You
mouth.
said it and then you regret it?
Yeah.
And then we all had spaghetti.
I was just gonna say pasta.
Pasta vazul.
Okay, what would you like to talk about otters? Because I think it's fucking adorable.
They hold hands. when they
Everyone
sleep.
else has an issue. They also like crack.
Okay,
Shit
you're
on
talking
rocks.
about Meredith. Just say that Meredith doesn't think the otters are funny,
They're very-
and you take issue with that.
Yeah, I
Let's not
do.
be passive aggressive on this Minnesota podcast.
Why you be hating cute things?
I just thought something was gonna happen.
Do you have a problem with rescued animals?
Because that's a hardcore stance to take.
You know, the Marine is not very happy with you right now. And by Marine, I mean he is a marine mammal momnivore
Momnivore.
who likes ice. Do you have a problem with Iceland?
I do. I mean, there's Bjork, but then what have they done for me lately?
Well, if you watched that one movie with Will Ferrell. Was it Will Ferrell?
Oh, the Eurovision movie?
Yeah, did I say the actor's name right?
You actually did.
I
which
don't
is-
ever do that.
I know.
I don't know people.
It's mind-blowing. Are you enjoying your weird glass of perfume?
Syrup.
Yeah.
That's not Aunt Jemima's.
No, it's more like if they didn't put the carbonation or water in a Coke. It's like, here's the brown goo. You want to just drink that?
Yeah, it's definitely thicker.
I think that's basically molasses.
Cookies.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So do you have one that's reviewable? Because I mean, sure, cute and all, but
I mean, he could have eaten more ice.
Yeah,
He
to be
could
honest.
have.
Like,
or fell
not
in,
like-
or like
You
know, maybe-
choked on an ice cube. I mean, not that I want that to happen, but I mean,
I
Maybe
think you
that baby
do.
seal was just pulled out of a volcano,
That was
and
an
he
otter.
was very
That wasn't a seal.
he was very thirsty
It was part
because
of
he
Otter
was
Team
pulled out
6.
of a volcano, and you're judging him for trying to continue to live. What's your
He
problem?
was just pulled out of a volcano. That's not. You don't live when you fall in a volcano.
You do if you're a lava man.
No, man. You gotta listen to Jack Handy. He's like, if you ever drop your keys in molten lava in a volcano, just let them go. Because, man, they're gone.
that's not Jack Haney. That sounds more like what's his face?
Oh, I discovered that if you read
Jack Haney.
Jack Handy like Mitch Hedberg, like once I was covered in fire, and like it just works really hilariously similarly.
I still rather hear Phil Hartman read it to me.
Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy is a fucking institution that I wish still existed, much how I wish Phil Hartman was still alive.
Yeah,
And
I think
also,
everybody would agree, or at least most.
I don't know
Mitch
who
Hedberg.
the fuck you're talking about.
Well, you know who Mitch Hedberg is.
Well, yeah, Rip.
You should know who Phil Hartman
I don't know who Phil Hartman is, and I don't know who gives handies.
is. John.
Well,
Or Jack.
Jack Handy.
That's Jack.
No one has ever called me Jack. You know that like Jack is just a John nickname?
Yes,
Girl.
it is. We did that with my grandpa and my uncle because
Uncle
they're
Jack.
both named John, so my
what do you
grandpa
want
was
to
named
get
Jack.
called?
I don't want to get called anything, but it's like in my 40 fucking years, no one, I've always heard that it's like, oh yeah, Jack is just like a shorthand for John.
It's not
no
really,
one,
but it is.
no one has ever been like, I got you Jack right here, Jack. Like, no one's ever just like referred to
Why
me.
are all the second names like dick related?
I don't know.
Bob
That's
is
only
Richard. Jack
Jack- well, you
off
can jack your-
Richard.
Richard is Dick. Robert is Bob. That's nothing. Richard is
Look what
Dick.
they did to my face.
That's the
Dick.
only.
Well, why are they all dick names?
Just that one.
Well,
Jack?
Well, John Thomas is a wiener. My name is John.
What was the one David came up
You're
with?
Jimmy. What do you mean?
What was his...
Randy Winker.
Peckerwood.
Randy Winker.
No, it's Peckerwood.
Peckerwood is kind of a dick thing, but it is also kind of what
David
black
came up
people in
with a
1950.
name.
Oh, Bob Peckerwood. No, shit. I know what you're talking about. Peckerwood Johnson.
Peckerwood Johnson. I was like, what was that?
Oh, because we were playing that game where you had to come up with 3 different, like, names for something or whatever. And it was, like, 3 names for a penis. And David was like, Peckerwood Johnson. And I'm like, Peckerwood Johnson was a guy I used to work for when I was selling real estate.
Hey, David.
Shouts out to David Murder.
He gets shouts out on every one of our podcasts so far.
Well, he's one of, like, my 4 friends I have.
It's almost like he should come on.
He's
And-
David would come and be on this podcast any old time that we set it up. I don't think that would be a huge problem for him.
He's involved in a lot
Jake
of
would.
our
Anybody would.
nonsense.
Anybody could sit in the hallowed spot of Bill at any
Hey,
given time.
next cute animal video
All right,
that
shit.
Meredith doesn't get to say shit on.
Meredith
I didn't know
sits
what we were doing.
Maybe this one has a funny joke in it. Let's
Yeah,
find out.
maybe there's a point.
There's a mixture of funny and cute.
No such thing. Okay.
Well, what the fuck is that?
What is this? What is this in your shed? Huh? This
Oh.
is why you're not allowed to eat mid-shed
That's a
or
blow-up.
right before shed, because
Yeah.
you
Okay.
poop in your skin. Why do you do this? You're shedding, and then you just decide that's the time? Like, brother, I was gonna make a whole video about your shed. I was gonna, like, stretch it out and be like, he's 6 feet, but his shed's like 7.5. He's so big. Look at this. This is cool. Science, learning, reptile. But no. Someone had to be a party pooper. Huh, didn't you? But it's a good thing, because your vet needs a fecal sample, and we go there in a couple days.
So why are you bitching about it so
God,
much?
leave him alone.
That's I almost said that cat. That snake's his name is Rafiki. Speaking of which, I gotta send you another video.
Okay. Well, it's gotten easier now, hasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so we should talk about that. For me, the whole thing ends with him saying that it was okay the whole time, which really invalidates how much he was yelling at his poor snake.
He wasn't yelling. He was having a discussion.
He's like, why do you have to do this? But then he was like, oh, but it's good that you did because of blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah,
it's
but like, could you, like, we pride when we see our snakes have a nice full shed. And you took a giant
I
shit
think
in
you're
it.
gonna say nice full shit.
That's what I thought
Both.
too. I was like,
Because I have our hog-nosed snake, Persephone, takes dumps like a human
A
man.
dump truck.
Yeah, like she poops bigger than herself nearly, and
So does,
we really believe in her.
so does Lilu, but Lilu has substrate.
I guess Lilu buries him a bit more. Persephone
Yeah.
just shits him right where she just decides to like crawl through still and just get poop all over everything. Yeah, she's an animal. Well, I mean, she is. She's a snake. That's the kind of animal
So,
she is.
yeah, I mean, like, I feel his pain, but, like, in the same token, like, proud of you, buddy.
Yeah. I know he was just doing it for the talk. That's the thing. I wish it was if it was genuine rage, it wouldn't have ended.
No.
Like, why is my snake pooping in its skin? I do like how you've made like witch magic out of all of mostly Lilu's sheds or some of
All of them.
Persephone's. Okay, you put them in like a jar thing. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. I mean, we could show everybody sometime where
You
we
got
won't pause
some-
to go run around and find stuff in the house, but
You got to use them.
they're very pretty. What are you looking for, by the way? Or are you going for like another video?
More videos, because Judgy McJudger sent over here.
well, I mean, the guy. Come on.
I only find the cutest and the most adorable and funniest.
Well, what was that? Which one of those was that?
Both.
I mean, the snake was cute.
Yeah.
I like how
But-
he was one of those snakes that looks at you. So like when you talk to him, it's like when Archer talks to an animal, or when I do. It's funny.
They talk to you.
Like, hey, I mean, I'm not here to like ruin your day, but you have to poop and everything.
You got to poop in your skin?
The new episodes of Archer are really good.
You
by the
got
way.
to poop in your
That's the
skin?
thing. It's on Hulu. They just basically reset it so it's at old school. Like
Okay, I can't find the thing I was trying to find, but...
Well, that's okay. We have a lot to get through, and I think me trying to make AirDrop on a MacBook Pro that isn't mine work is probably not super exciting to watch, nor is this whole entire
Unless
thing.
you
Although
turn
based
it
off some
into a
podcasts I've seen
tutorial.
recently, I don't think this is actually all that boring at all, really.
Next one!
All right, well,
I don't know what order these went.
I don't know either. They're just V and then like a gazillion letters and numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, there's toilet paper.
Ooh,
I'm pretty excited about this.
know.
God, I gotta get these on my computer later. All right.
I would like to thank you for guarding me while I poop.
Oh, it did the thing.
No.
And I don't know.
Hand
Here,
over
try
to
to
me.
take the keyboard.
You really
Don't
fell into this,
listen to the words
Wagon lit.
spoken.
Machismo. Viol. Why are there words
Machismo.
strong or
Strong
aggressive, masculine, pride?
I thought it's a pleasure.
All right, here. I'll reset. All right, now let's review this.
Okay, we go.
I would like to thank you for guarding
You
me
did
while
it
I poop.
again! Don't move the mouse!
I didn't do anything.
You moved the
What
mouse.
the fuck is happening?
But I didn't do anything.
You moved the mouse.
But
Why
that's
does moving the mouse make the thing hate you?
Boy, this is...
Because it's setting off the fucking...
Okay, don't touch it, John.
I have to hit play. All right.
I would like to thank you for guarding me while I poop. You took a job that nobody wanted. And you really stepped up to the plate.
We don't know what it pays. That's the main thing here. Because it's like, you know, would you be a garbage man? And you're like, well, no. But then you're assuming that it's like retail. But it's like, well, you might make like 6 figures a year. And you're like, oh,
I like this
be a garbage
video
man.
because how many of us have pets that like follow us to the bathroom and just stare at you? They reciprocate what they want us to do to them. That's why seriously, that's why the dogs look back at you when they're taking a dump. You're supposed to have their back while they're, indisposed.
When I take that dump, I just pick my cat up and I sit him on my lap like this. Is like
That's
his
gross.
butt's on my lap.
You put your cat on your puss while you take a shit? Who does that? I don't touch them while I'm indisposed. That's weirder. Like
Scott Bibas said that he doesn't stop jacking off if his cat like comes and lays on his lap while he's jacking off. He's like, well, I guess I'm not gonna stop just because of you. That was a story he told me.
That's stranger than holding your
That's also
cat.
weirder.
No, because see, he didn't put his cat on his lap to jack off.
Yeah.
The cat interrupted him jacking off. That's on the cat. That's different. You pick your cat up and you poop everywhere.
Yeah, that's weird.
I poop everywhere. I'm pooping in the toilet. I'm sitting there.
Who fucking picks up their pussy while they're shitting? Like my dog, here's the thing. My dogs, they're cool. They come in. First of all, they bust through the door. Not at this house, but when I used to live there. With my parents. Bust through the door and they come up. What's up, gang? We're here. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Getting a drink.
That's not allowed.
This is a drunk ass podcast.
They say, hey, just to let you know, we got your back, so you continue what you're doing, but we're going to be right here. Like, my dogs are G's, and they have my back. But I don't touch them while I'm taking a crap.
Well, you maybe
What do you touch while you're taking a crap?
The toilet paper.
So you're just...
Do you need to pet something while you're, like,
No,
on
I don't
the
need to
shitter?
touch anything. I'm just saying if the cat just happens to be there, and I don't know.
But you're on the toilet. So the cat comes in, you're like, oh, come here, pussy. And then you'll put it on yours, and you're like, here we go. We're both on the ship bus together. We're all doing a thing in the bathroom.
Meredith, can you
What's
give me
so
that
weird
vodka
about
that's put
that?
right
That's
directly behind you?
weird.
You want this?
Yeah.
They
I realized I should drink something, maybe a clear liquor.
Are they shedding on you while you're shedding your loads?
Okay, well, I'm not necessarily dumping at the same time I'm holding my cat. I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting on the toilet and I'll pick up my cat. Not necessarily simultaneously while poop is coming out of my butt.
Is that, like, cuddle time?
You could.
I could, but that would be not
weird?
comfortable.
Is that why we don't pick up our cats while we're in the bathroom?
Neither of us own a cat.
Exactly.
How are we even weighing in
but
on this?
I just want to. Well, this is what you get for the fucking rip of the chips, the ice chips, and the little squirrel. I mean, I meant the otter. The otter.
Rip like rest in peace.
No, when she was ripping on the guy for eating some ice cubes.
I wasn't ripping on him. I just expected something to happen.
You know what?
Why,
I'm expecting him to not eat ice cubes. That's why I'm amazed.
Oh, it's this guy.
John loves this one.
Do I?
You love this guy.
I do, I guess. All right, here we go. Let's
Is
watch
this the guy
this.
with the face?
Watch how excited my bird gets for when Allie comes over. Manga? Who
Oh,
is that? Who is that? Is that Allie, Manga? That's Allie. See her, Manga. Go see Allie. There she is, Manga. Aw, so
duck that like fucking
That's the
kills
Jerry.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it's him.
Jerry
I
is
know.
Brandon's duck.
I like
Yeah,
Jerry.
but I like manga, and I kind of want a cockatoo.
I mean, they get really excited. Well, your favorite thing is when I would like mush my hair up.
Yes.
And you do the thing where you pretended to disappear under the towel, and I'd be like, ah!
Yep. Ah! Oh, I missed that video.
That's a good video.
We'll have to show that video.
We will. No one's seen that.
Damn, that's a good video.
I feel like cockatoos enjoy like mayhem. There's so many things where someone's like breaking something, and it's just they're like ah, they're like playing like death metal. Like it's like why do they just love things that really like chaotic, horrifying
like
humans
me?
love? Yeah, I guess you are a cockatoo.
Yeah.
So am I though. Then
Like they get so happy, and they're like, I'm so happy.
it's like I'm so glad that there's like an explosion and a guy kicking something and yelling like they're they're just into it,
It's interesting.
which I agree. But I also, Brandon's thing with his duck, Jerry, or I read that article that I always loved. Brendan? I thought I said that.
You said Brandon.
I meant Brendan.
Brendan. It's right there.
Brendan?
Brangle? Brangle Robert.
Burton.
Brangle Robert Burgan.
Jerry, yes, he has Jerry.
But
His mallard.
Oh shit. The review on them were like the internet's best comedy duo is a guy that never stops screaming at his duck. And that was like the best, like, the...
Accurate.
I enjoy when, like, the old world of, like, money and fame, like, people that would review something like a concert or, like, a movie or something, like, review, like, just modern internet garbage, who are, by the way, raking in every bit as much money as, like, a real edifice like that from, like, 20 years ago, whatever, so they have to take it seriously. And they're just like, well, this man and his duck's interpersonal actions are relatable and also funny. Like, they have to sit there and treat it like a real thing. I like it, too. I like it a lot.
The amount of things that he does. We'll show multiple videos later, but like...
We'll ride his coattails.
It's just great. Next video!
Oh boy. I can't wait to hurry up and get through this segment and then have nothing to talk about. Alright, doop.
You can always find more videos.
Well, we could.
If Meredith doesn't squash my dreams.
Okay, you're being a little mean to Meredith. Hey, look.
It's fine.
I have one of those. Alright, let's see
Isn't
this.
that just yours?
I don't think that's our hog nose.
That's
That's a
not
little
ours.
too dark.
Okay, no! No, she's biting it!
You make it too easy for her.
Please record this.
Is she blind?
Is she blind?
Is she blowing bubbles out of her nose?
No, she's trying to eat, but I don't know if they scented that piece, like they dropped the mouse or something. So the mouse is like,
It probably got whatever
snake
the
is
animal
just
smell.
like trying to eat it, and she's trying. And I did not know that their fucking jaws get that far.
Oh,
like,
they do. That's the thing. Any sliminess though is because they have like the venom saliva drips down the teeth, so it gets all over. Like
yeah, I mean she's
Like-
just trying to do her best work.
yeah, they don't inject it like cobra fangs. They have like a channel that is in their teeth, where like Rambo's knife, his blood channel, where it just drips down and gets in there. So it's very. If they bite something that isn't absorbing their venom, it gets very slimy because it's a slimy affair.
Yes.
So like plastic like that is definitely gonna.
We have a hognose, so that's why we are so knowledgeable in the morph. They're not a breed.
No, the breed. The species.
They're not a breed. Is
Well,
it a breed?
they're a species of snake, right?
Yes, they're a species of snake. I just
Yeah.
like dogs. You say breed. Do you say breed with snakes?
Well, no, because dogs you say because any dog can breed with another dog. Which, by the way, excuse you, is
Do you want me to find your cat?
so you can take a shit. I get it. I thought it was a queef joke, and then I realized. Oh,
Quick, make the same noise twice.
yeah.
It didn't sound like that.
That's Granny's escape hatch. What were we just?
We're talking about breed versus.
Oh yeah. Because like you can breed a poodle with like a fucking Saint Bernard, like you could, but a snake, it's like a hognose and a corn snake won't. They can't make babies, so it's not a breed. It is like a species or a subspecies or something like that. Like, which by the way, dogs and I heard a thing that was really interesting, and it was by the way, it was somebody's backing for the conspiracy theory that like aliens like put us here on Earth or whatever. But they were like, have you noticed that like dogs are one of the only things where they look that different from each other, and they can all interbreed. Like a panda and a raccoon are supposedly kind of related, but it's like they can't really do that. And humans are similar, where it's like you would take anyone from opposite sides of the globe and be like, well, these seem like they're two different versions of this, but it's like, nah, they can make babies, it's fine. And you can do that with dogs, and we made dogs like that, so it's like someone was like, so therefore someone made us like that, which would have had to have been aliens or something, where it's like, oh, there's just different breeds of human, but they all can make viable young or whatever. So that was like, we're an alien farm animal.
That's some in-depth shit.
Yeah, well, it was like, but the funny thing is though, is that we made dogs and we made ourselves through our choices too. So it's like aliens didn't have to make us, which I figure is my counter thing to that. Though I want to have it be the thing that aliens made us. I would prefer that. I would love that. But my thinky brain tells me that, like, we selectively bred dogs and we could probably do that with ourselves, intentionally the same way we did it with dogs, where it's like, well, different regions, people develop different attributes and stuff, where it's like, yeah, I don't think we needed aliens for that, but I want aliens for that.
Oh, I like this. So I like this name of the snake's handle. It's at that one derpy snake on your FYP, which is For You page. That's a TikTok thing.
I thought it was on your fipe.
Nope. Not at all.
Fat upper pussy.
Yeah, no, but
that's a Y.
I know.
It's the fat Uber pussy. It's the Swedish version. That's Big Ice knows about fat Uber pussy.
Next one.
Oh my god, hang on a second.
What? It looks like you're drinking water, but that's a lie.
That's vodka, ladies and gentlemen. Chamberlain.
Jamlin.
Ladies and Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Oh, they canceled the thing.
I know.
Yep.
Fuck that.
I'm angry about it.
Rip.
Oh boy. I like what I'm seeing here.
This is more for Meredith's speed.
Slow.
So the caption, which you can't see on this, but it said they must.
Oh Jesus!
It said they must like the weather.
Dude, that was all Tortoise's fucking.
Yep.
He was like,
yeah.
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 Yeah. Actually, you did a really good one.
That's what this.
You know what? One of my favorite.
I'm gonna watch this.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
We've been alone for so long.
Okay,
we just
find
started
me
fucking
more of those.
ourselves.
Fucking turtle videos.
No, not just fucking turtles.
They're
but
tortoises, actually.
Yeah, those don't go in water.
So,
but stuff along the lines of that.
Well, that's what I assumed Alexis was going to find.
What's
so many...
wrong with fucking Ice Chips MacGyver over there?
Because he's not fucking them. That's the problem.
That's disgusting. He's a baby.
Those tortoises might only have been 50 years old, which for them is a baby.
Also, like weren't they like on like the smaller ones?
Yeah, the
Those
girls.
are the ladies.
Oh.
Unless they were just pedophiles, but I think they were.
Maybe they were just
All right.
wrestling.
Yeah, it's like I saw mommy wrestling that guy that works at the bar.
I saw mommy wrestling that tortoise underneath the sky.
I saw mommy wrestling it at the tortellini.
Nope.
Yeah.
I forgot what my point
Less
was.
cute otters, more fucking turtles.
So,
More
tortoise.
if you listen, literally, if you listen to how tortoises like talk, how they talk, I watched a video of someone comparing them to Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Right?
Ah,
Yeah, they sound the same.
that is so good.
They
Why do we have that?
I mean, if you want to airdrop, I'll find it.
Well, that'll be the next episode. I actually think we might be doing all right on this Ponzi scheme of killing time that is our fucking podcast.
For now.
Until
we figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Hang on a sec. Where are we at here? What, GarageBand? We're at 50 minutes. Like, we
Nice,
literally
guys.
almost went for an hour.
Yay!
Everyone's
We got
like,
one video left.
how are we gonna fucking fill this time? We did it without even ever making any kind of point. Like,
I'd like to thank everything that I've done for this video.
You know what? When you're on the road to success, you got a lot of naysayers, a lot of shit talk, a lot of haters. What, this?
Yeah.
There's not any left in there.
I know. There's a trash though right there.
Oh yeah, the trash hose right.
So you have one more video.
Yeah.
It's right here.
We do. Is there anything else we'd like to say about the tortoises having sex and sounding like old grandpa's bidding on Storage Wars? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, we should sample this and use it to bid at an auction. So it was like, okay, hot, whatever they do, and then we'll just be like, huh?
You just sounded like the Home Improvement guy.
That I love.
Thanks, Tim Allen.
Back to jail for me.
I grew up with that.
I did too. I watched it. I had the dreamy Jonathan Taylor Thomas on it. And Wes Al Borland, as we call him, because he was in Limp Bizkit. Look, this band I was friends with, they used to end all of their shows. Their guitar player could do an even better Tool Man than I can. And so they would be like playing this like Incubus Deftones rock fairly well. Manic Euphoria, if you remember them. And they would end every single set. They'd just be like, they'd stop and they'd be like,
I was gonna say, God, what a bunch of assholes, but I actually like them. They're nice guys.
Gravy did that. Well, Gravy's a fucking treasure. Like, that guy is ridiculous. To this day, like, I had a discussion with him about why there's no garlic scented cleaning products, because it's all pine. Why does that? He's like, I don't want an Italian bathroom. I'm like, I do. But, he's the kind of guy you can have a deep discussion about.
So when you go to the bathroom, you can yell, "That's a spicy meatball."
I do anyway, and now it'll smell a little less like shit.
And next time you do that, pull
Garfield.
Lasagna. Next time you do that, pull Garfield into your lap.
Yes.
I mean, Jonesy is orange.
Come here, Garfield.
Grimace.
I'm taking
Grimace
it.
is orange. What
Grimace is the cat that's with me. Jones is in Washington.
Oh, okay. But wasn't Jones orange also?
Jones, yeah.
Because
yes,
he
Jones
looked like
is
the real
Grimace's
aliens.
Brother, father.
Brother, father.
Yeah.
What kind of Pornhub shit led to his...
Brother?
He fucked his mom.
Oh! So like Adam and Eve. That's why we're all here. There's nothing weird about that.
Wait, Adam and Eve are mom and dad?
Adam and Eve were the first two people. Where do you think all the other kids started coming from? It was either brother, sister, mother, son.
The floor.
I didn't invent the floor.
I got kicked out of Sunday school.
I got upset because the step sibling thing has infiltrated all of the other gross porn that I like. Like, I was trying to just look up midget porn, and it was like, midget stepsister. I'm like, do we need to keep adding to this? I know what I'm about, son. I don't need it to also be incest. Just short is fine.
It's not incest if it's step.
Yeah, I think they just say that.
Also,
so
with
thing.
COVID, there's been a big influx in dryers.
Dryers?
Yeah. So a lot of those...
Oh, like stuck in the dryer?
Yeah, a lot of those step siblings get stuck in the dryer, and the only other person...
Wait, that's because of COVID?
Yeah, because a lot... Did you not know that? Like, all the appliances right now,
What
there's
are you
a
guys
shortage.
talking about?
There's a shortage of
What does
appliances.
this have to do with porn?
Yeah.
When your stepsister gets stuck in the dryer and no one else is at home,
like,
it's only
step
the
bro, I
stepbrother.
can't get out of the dryer. There's already, like, parodies of it.
Yeah.
Like,
What
it's a
the
big thing.
fuck?
You obviously don't watch porn.
No.
Oh.
You should start, because we have a podcast called Rum Dumpster.
Fuck for?
Your stepsister gets
Wait,
stuck
fuck
in the
porn or
dryer.
Fuck porn.
I said, what the fuck for? But it's...
So then the only way to get her out is with your dick.
That is some
strange
shit.
I saw one where they were honest with it. Like, they sort of admitted in the storyline of the porn, which, by the way, big props to them for even wasting their time with this. But where the lady that was stuck was secretly, like, smiling when she was like, I don't know, maybe if you take my underwear off, I could... Like, she was faking getting... Because everyone's like, oh, how can you really be stuck? This one, they were like, she's faking it to try to get this guy to fuck her. Oh, well, maybe if you pull my underwear down, I can get out more easily. Oh, that's not working. She's like in the thing, like, okay, they were, like, tipping their hat to, like, oh, she's just trying to get fucked in the butt by her stepson and didn't want to come out and ask. All right, fair. Like, that makes sense, but it's not like, I'm pretty
sure
this
she
is
definitely
happening.
wanted to come out.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Are we gonna do this last video before we wrap this shit up?
Only.
Yeah, we did. This is an hour.
About
How easy is a podcast? That's why everybody has one. It's just,
Exactly.
It's nothing to do this. I'm not saying this is interesting, but at least it's not a bad interview where the guy just
Someone
talks
likes
about
to
himself.
watch a shit show. I mean, it's called
All right.
Rum. It's called Rum Dumpster.
I mean, how
Like,
bad?
come on.
Yeah, I would, wouldn't want anyone to have a thing like that. All right. There's a cat, and there's a man, and there's a tiki torch, so maybe he's a white supremacist, and there's an ocean. Let's see what happens.
You got this, buddy.
He's going to make it.
He's very upset.
No, he's gonna make it.
Oops.
Oh, shit. Here, Bear.
Why did he just
Hey,
run
how
off
are
the
ya?
fucking thing?
But we can talk about that in the
He
follow-up reviews.
tripped.
But he
Done what? His club?
acid.
Come here.
So. He's so
Oh my
mad.
god!
Come here and let me
Alexis,
dry
you're
you.
fucking cruel.
No, he's
Oh, yeah, that's her cat.
so mad. He
Why did
tripped.
she show me
No,
this?
Watch
have
the
one
video
on there.
again. He
All right.
trips. So he.
But his
Trips on
beer is
what?
violently
It's
off
because
the
he
side.
thought he made it to land. I mean, the fucking water's green. It looks like grass.
Okay,
So he
fair.
thought
All
he
right.
made it, but watch, he
You
trips.
got this, buddy.
What are they doing with their
No,
fucking...
he's
Watch.
gonna make it.
He tripped. He tripped.
Here, Bear.
But why did he go
How are
over to
ya?
the edge at all? He was
He
doing
thought
good.
he made it to
When
land.
he was going straight. He should have
What
stayed
is
the course.
dumb shit?
Come here.
And then
Come here.
He's crying so hard
Here,
right
let me
now.
dry you.
Well, they don't like water, but he's dumb.
What were they doing with their cat over
they
there
brought him
anyway?
on the boat.
Yeah, they were letting him go home free, and then he fell in the water.
You gotta bring cats on your boat to get the water mice.
And the landlubbers.
What a dumb
The land lovers.
Having lubber.
Blubber?
Have you never heard of pirate talk?
No.
Have you, even Johnny Depp?
Why is the rum always gone? That's
See?
the only thing I know about
Make me
him.
a vasty landlubbers. It's people that live on land. Pirates don't like land folk
That's
because
lovers.
they don't know how to steal. No, lubber. L-U-B-B-E-R.
Yo, you my lover.
No, it's not the same thing. Landlubber.
I don't believe it. I still think it's
Wow,
lover.
It's
a real
land
thing,
blubber.
making it funny that I'm doing this. All right. We should always have a camera on when we're talking. I think that's the origin of the podcast. Not this
Our
podcast,
house?
but the podcast. The greater podcast.
Life?
Yes. A vasty landlubbers.
Lubbers. Is
Lubber.
lovers.
L-U-B-B-E-R.
Yeah. But you can be my lubber lover.
I don't know what lover means, but I know that that's pirate talk for land folk.
It's when I flop
Fuck
on the
them.
bed in my PJs and I'm like, I'm a lover.
It is.
Yeah. I'm a lubber whale.
That's blubber.
Yeah, both.
They're not the same thing.
I'm a blubber lubber whale.
A blubber, lubber, lubber,
Oh my
lubber
god,
whale.
should we
I
should
blubber
we
lubber lubber you.
I'm a Mr.
I feel like we should end it-
Mr.
we should end
Fantastic.
I'm
here.
trying to rap.
Well,
Mr.
we
Lover
could
Lover.
wrap this podcast up.
Wanna
Yeah.
call me Bubba
Wrap that
Lover.
shit up.
I'm
It's
not-
a
wrap that
fantastic.
gavel
Call
up.
me Bubba Blubber Lover. Come and go. Row.
Well, we're getting a strike against us for covering that Shaggy song.